Hello and welcome! I am Civilian and this is Dwarf Fortress and we are back in Racksacks, the beach resort that has really gone off track from a beach resort. I got distracted. I'm sure that's obvious to all of you. I've become more enamoured with drowning traps in general. We have just issued the command for a lever to be pulled and we're going to see if our whole drowning trap that we just built works and doesn't flood our fortress. So that's going to be fun. We've got a test puppy in there, so we're going to see how this goes. And maybe if it drains fast enough, the puppy can be saved. So it's been opened, right? We've still got a wall grate here, which creatures I believe cannot pass through regardless of the depth of the water. I'm going to go ahead and remove this zone. Puppy, you're free to do what you want. Enjoy that. So this fills really slowly compared to when we had something on the floor above. So when we had like a big chamber of water that emptied downwards, that went a lot faster than this. To be honest, possible future fixes. We could add some more floodgates I think adding more floodgates is possibly the solution here. Or even just putting the whole thing behind like one big drawbridge that we can lower. Because I think it looks like it's working. It's just filling up way too slowly. And that's only partially due to my very low frames right now, I believe. It could be due to that. You never know. But yeah, so I think what I need to do right now is go ahead and make a few big changes and just fill it with more water. I need more. Like, it's filtering in, but it's really slow and it's all really shallow still. At least it appears that the drawbridges are sort of working. Yeah, it looks like our little puppy friend here is gonna get to live for today because I can't be bothered to wait for this to fill up. Actually, no, I will wait for it to fill up a bit. You thought puppy friend was gonna survive. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can get this pump to work. Yeah. And the reason that we're letting puppy friend roam free is just to see if puppy friend can escape and save themselves. So we can see if it's possible that monsters might save themselves and free themselves. So yeah, we're just gonna have to just open the whole thing up to the sea, is what I'm thinking. Build a massive bridge along the side, and then we just lower the bridge and all of the water pours in. That's gonna be the kind of design thing. So if we do something yeah, I'll just close that thing we have back up because no need at this point. If we do something like this, straight up this. Put a bridge in there. We'll bring it. I'll bring it out. There we go. Don't do this bit because that'll be bad. Don't do that. Dig all of the little nebbly leftover bits like that, and then I think we just put like a massive bridge on the side there, and we'll see how that works. So let's pull the hatch lever. And we'll see if the hatch opens, if the room drains correctly. It might be good to not fill it up completely, to be honest, on that note, because if it doesn't fill up completely, then it'd be easier in case it does go wrong. It does appear to not be leaking, which is good. I love things that don't leak. Puppy over there is having an interesting time. There's some shrubs in here, but they're not going to cause too much problem, I don't think. The water is still only at 2 depth, even at the entrance. This is just, I kind of hoped it would rush in faster, but really this water is just moving far too slow, and that's the problem that we're having. And I don't know if you can hear that vibrating. My phone is vibrating. I apologise. How very unprofessional of me. We are nearly at the point though. Oh no, so it's right by this drawbridge where the stuff is. At least the drawbridges are working and closed. I know that they are, but because they look the same whether or not they're raised or lowered. It's not easy. It's not easy. I don't quite trust it. Yeah, so we'll test the pump works, and then we'll go ahead and block everything back up. And then we'll make this happen, and we should hopefully get a load more throughput for the water, and it'll hopefully cause, you know, more problems for people that we don't like. Our little puppy friend hasn't even bothered to move away from the water towards where it's shallowest yet, which is a sign of how little water is flowing through here. It's probably evaporating about as fast as it's flowing in. How are we doing up at this end? We're starting to get some tiles that are 3 depth. Certainly not anything that could cause drowning as of yet. Little puppy friend is gonna make it a little while. Now, puppy friend is in a bit with a shrub, but that doesn't. The shrubs don't magically repel water, which is good. This isn't like a Minecraft ladder situation. Not sure why puppy friend is hugging that corner. I expect puppy friend to start moving towards the shallower water soon. Can I name the puppy? Can I name you? I want to name it. This adorable animal can't work. Wouldn't. Yeah, I can't name the puppy. That's so sad. You're gonna be generic puppy. I might make an exception for you, but I might do some kind of little memorial for you, because, you know, you're dying for the noble cause of testing our stuff. So I actually forgot to open this up like this, so we're gonna do that now. There's a point that could cause some problems. Yeah, do that. Someone open that up. But the pump, even if the pump starts pumping, it's gonna pump real slow. I strongly suspect. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna wait, and we're gonna see if any water starts to materialize at the top. My tea is still too hot to drink, otherwise I would have a drink of tea right now. I haven't even bothered to forbid these doors, so that's apparently a thing. No, just go round, mate. Like, the idea, there was supposed to be, yes, it's all pumping correctly. Okay, little puppy friend, how you doing? You're still only in 2 depth water. Well, looks like you're gonna make it this time, because we're gonna go ahead and hit a load of levers, and that's gonna be good for the puppy friend. So pull this lever, and pull this lever, and pull this lever. Very good. Yes, I see a load of dwarves running and then turning into the gem room at the last minute, or going to drink or something. That's not what I want to see. It's a pretty good tavern though. We've got a lot of floor space. And the tiny table, even though we've got like a lot of dwarves, seems to be working out completely fine. Now then, puppy friend. You running free? Goodbye, puppy friend. You survived. Good job. Yes, and this is all closed up. So, I'm not sure if wall grates need to actually be attached to walls in the same way that doors do, but ideally what we're going to do is we're going to put grates all across this thing, and it's going to be pretty great. And then we're going to put, I think, a drawbridge behind the grates. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So that then we can retrieve stuff that gets caught in the grates fairly easily. And do we want... I might add a line of fortifications in there as well. So this whole section here, I might not bother opening this floodgate that we have. I might end up deconstructing this sort of zone. I might just disconnect the floodgate, dismantle the bridge, and go ahead and build just a wall. Just block it up with a wall, because dwarves suspended construction of a wall, and have also stopped digging due to damp stone. Which is fair. Yeah, I see a pool of water above there. That's fine. Just do your best. Do your best. We'll still get plenty of throughput. I think the limiting factor is more when it reaches in from the sea. I might actually open it up a lot more, like this way. And we're going to be very careful in channeling this out. Don't you worry. We're not going to have any accidents. I promise. For all of our miners out there. A lot of people watching turned out as miners. We're just cancelling designations, I believe. This is all drying out just fine. We're going to go ahead. I would like to dismantle this bridge. I'm going to dismantle the wall grate first. We're going to need the wall grates anyway. I'm actually Q wall grate. Or I could Q... I don't Q wall grates. They're all the same grates. Right. 30. Sounds good. Make 30 of everything all the time, always. Yes, yes, yes. Damp stone. Damp stone. Damp stone. And hoary marmots are starving and a deer. So things in cages are starving, that's fine. You know what? I was about to say, you know what's not fine? The game has frozen. But the game unfroze, so that's even better. We're going to go ahead and throw them all in this pen pasture. That's what we're going to do. Now then, poult, horse. We'll put the horse in there. The bull calf and the baby llama. We've got plenty of new animals springing up. All our animals are breeding nicely. We should really be slaughtering more of them, in all honesty. Dogs and cats and all that. Yeah, I think this is all fine. So we'll move all of them up to the pasture where they can be nice and happy. Why have I jumped over here? Probably because there's damp stone. Just mashing the space bar. It's fine. Yeah. And all of the water is evaporating nicely. Yeah, so I think we might not bother with this tiny little passage in the top. It's not really doing much, you know. So we'll block that off. We'll dismantle the relevant gate. And the reason that we're going to block it off rather than just leaving it is so that I can reuse the levers, because I've got them all nicely arranged and I don't want to have to redo them. Although I might just build new levers, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I might pull the bottom lever. Hold on. Oh, I didn't label it. I need to. That's the draining floodgate. It's not a draining floodgate anymore, though. This I'm gonna name this. Do not old liver. Do not use. And then we will name this place name. This one will be pump out hatch. There we go. I'm so articulate. So we are going to head back up here. Things are still looking weird in our trade depot. It's pretty ugly, isn't it? This is like an ugly bit of the fortress, you know. Ooh, how's our various other projects going? We've got a load of floor that's not really being done in here, but I'm sure dwarves are working on it. We've got our temple up here. Floor is being constructed, actually. I'm going to go ahead and double check that none of it is suspended, because nothing irritates me. I want some kind of mass unsuspend. Like, if it's suspended, they suspended it for stupid reasons. Make it not suspended. Thank you, game. So we'll get that going. What's this body part in here? Peasant left ear. Fine. We'll keep it as an offering to whatever gods this temple serves. Sounds fine. Fine and reasonable. It's not nearly as good as our tavern is looking right now. Tavern's looking great. What's up? Baby boy. Congratulations. More useless mouths to feed. I love that. And what's happened over here? Damp stone. Back to the damp stone situation. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of damp stone in a moment, because you are digging right up to the barrier. Look at this. This is so satisfying to watch, don't you think? We've got a little, like, army of miners. We've got so many dwarves mining right now, and it's quite fun to watch. It is. Someone's dehydrated, off they go, but we got new ones cycling in. Yeah, they're just, like, eating away at it. They're like, I don't know, a swarm of insects or something. That's what I find that personally reminiscent of. I think if we can dig this out and not be too worried, to be honest. And it's only a little pool of water anyway. Yeah, let's just dig all this out. I don't care. Dig that out. I think it's fine, and if it's not fine, the water will spread out. I'm not concerned by it. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And this is gonna drown some fools. Unlike the previous things we did, that we're gonna drown some people, but not all the people. All of our miners are just hanging around there. Ah, there we go. That's because the game paused itself. And this one. Just dig it anyway. You've left one. Oi, come back. You left one. Well, anyway. We are going to build some grates. So the order of operations, I think, will be... we're going to have the bridge at the back. So we'll build the bridge first. We're going to have the bridge is going to go like along here, I'm thinking. Yeah. So bridge at the back. We'll have a few bridges, but we'll link them. No. Doesn't retract. And we will hook all of the bridges up to the same lever, so it'll be fine. We're going to make it so that it raises in that direction. It doesn't really matter that much. And we'll make it just out of shale. And then we'll make another bridge. And hopefully, I feel like I'm going to need 3. Yeah, I got one awkwardly... No, does not retract. We're going to have one awkwardly tiny bridge in the middle, which is sad. It is sad. But we're going to deal with it, okay? Because we're adults here. We're capable of dealing with setbacks like this. And there. Looks pretty good to me. So we'll start with that. And I'm going to go ahead and build more levers in the dining room. The lever room. I don't want a lever room. And I'll keep this here for draining reasons. I'll keep that. Build, trap, lever. So yeah, I'll keep that lever pulled for reasons of draining the stuff. I'm going to queue up more mechanisms and make them out of rock. 30, thank you. How goes things? Things and stuff in progress. Because I did queue up a 3rd diggity depths thing. You know what I mean. Yeah, there we go. Because I want one that goes down. To just dig deeply and to dig greedily and to see what there is to find. Oh, it doesn't actually go deeper than this. That explains a lot. So we're gonna keep digging down. Obviously, don't you want to see what things? Oh no, I've already queued up. The one that's digging down is a different one. It's this one. Oh right, it goes under the water. So yeah, I think that might be why that's not happening. Yeah. Designate, dig up, down. We are going to keep digging down this way. And we're going to go down as deep as we can go. No, we're not, because it doesn't like it when I dig. Oh, there we go. It does. That's fine. Keep doing that. And I'm going to go ahead. I haven't set a hotkey to this cavern layer, so that's something I'm going to go ahead and do. Where we go. Hotkeys. Hotkey 7. Zoom here. And then we will call it Cavern 2 Electric Boogaloo, but Electric Boogaloo doesn't fit, so we're just going to call it Cavern 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. And hopefully I'm extending... Yeah, I see a miner on the way. I'm extending the right staircase because it's all getting a bit confusing with 3 vertical staircases really near each other. Anyway, how's all this going? We've got architecture going on. Who's our architect? It is... some person I don't know. They're not named. If they're not named after a viewer, then they're barely even real. Do you know what I mean? What are our named dwarves doing? Fairly generic stuff. Fairly generic stuff. They're not training at the moment. We've not got our named dwarf training team. They're off doing other things, which is fine. We're engraving masterpieces though, which is nice to have. And we've run out of bronze, which is also fine. Oh, right, we don't have a bridge there. We have fortifications. That makes sense. Okay. In which case, we're going to designate, we're going to remove these, and we'll remove the wall grate, and then we can reuse the wall grate, and then we'll just put a wall in there, because it feels neater to put a wall in there than just to leave this failed attempt. Where have we zoomed over here? Warm stone located. Okay. Okay. So we're in the right zone. But apparently we've got warm stone there. Now, if we're adjacent to the warm stone, that's where we're going to have problems. So what I'm going to do is, let's just dig a little area out here. Let's just see what can be dug, see what can be found. I'm going to set up a hotkey for this actually. I'm going to set this up at 8 and we're going to change the name to warm. Just warm. I was going to do warm stone, but I lost interest part way through. So now it's just called warm. And yes, it looks like we're going to have some dwarves working on this. And I think if we just dig around a bit, they'll automatically cancel if they find warm stone. So we should be fairly safe. And if we just let them dig around a little bit, we should manage to find... Oh, bravo with the masterpieces here. How many have you done? A lot. A lot. And we got a really nice barrel somewhere as well. What's the, here's a floor. No, that's not what I want to look at. I want to look at the floor. It's a dwarf and it's the appointment of a militia commander. Has Dwarf Comic been replaced? And I didn't notice? Oh my. It's someone embracing Ant-Man. Did that happen? Are there Ant-Men in the fortress? No, there's a cave crocodile. That's cool. We got Rudlin's ghost. I would be concerned if we didn't have Rudlin's ghost. Ah, Rudlin's ghost. Poor Rudlin. Died so early. We've had surprisingly few deaths as of late. Surprisingly few. Oh, more masterpieces. Amazing. Let's head down to the depths. It's going to take our dwarves ages to get here, isn't it? Let's head back up and keep working on that death trap. Yes. Good. Okay, we've got 3 gates. We're going to link them up down here and add a task. So we're going to link up bridge. They're not gates. Rough shell? Where the hell? Oh, it's over there. We'll do this one with some mechanisms and bridge. This one. Mechanisms. And we've got really nice mechanisms for this bridge that no one's ever going to see. There. Done. Cool. And then I will go ahead and maybe start the channeling and just leave the bridge for now. I'll have to flip the bridge once they're all installed. I'll flip the bridges and do some channeling and we'll test the whole thing out a bit. Because this area is quite easy to drain, especially with the pump running like that. Tempted to make the pump just drain. I'm concerned that it's going to wash away some dwarves if I have it just draining out into there. We could get quite a deluge of water. Deluge. Actually, yeah, we can go ahead and flip back one of these levers. Speaking of deluges of water. Oh. Somebody flip that. Oh, and did we ever do our cheese training? Oh no, we never linked all of these up. Oh, we should do that. Up, 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 and deep, 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 and deep, 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 deep. Okay, cool. Once we've done all that, actually, that'll be... We have discovered a magma pool. Where? Is everyone about to die in magma or what? Because they look alright. Where's the magma pool? I wouldn't mind playing with some magma. With my newfound knowledge of pumps, I could make some kind of magma-safe pump thing situation. And yeah, we're not digging this out because that has magma behind it. So if we go to the floor above and dig that out, we go dig that way on the floor above, we should find something snazzy, snacky, fun. I don't know. A lot of dwarves down here. Let's make sure we at least, at a bare minimum, have on the top floor. I can't remember my hotkeys. Okay. We're going to build the door here because I've just realised that there's a totally clean run at our fortress for whatever nasties we find down there. Warmstone located, that's fine. Like, I'm fine with you locating that and not killing yourselves. But, if we could actually... Like, I wanna access it. I wanna get a view of the... Because I don't think this is random pools of magma. I think this is, hopefully, the full-on piles and piles of... There we go! Expansive cavern. The great magma sea, raw adamantine, praise the miners. There we go! This is what I wanted to find. Where did we break through here? Oh, look at... Oh, yes! This gorgeousness right here. This is what we were looking for. Okay, now, the adamantine. We've seen one spire of it, and that's possibly all we're going to get. There's some small creatures down here of moderate hostility. That's fine. That's not a massive concern. We've got... I mean, units list is that there's nothing particularly nasty looking on the units list, at least. Oh, and we're breaking out actually into a flat bit, which is quite nice. Okay. I'm fine with all this. Now, we need to have a look at that adamantine. That's what I'm very, very interested in right now. I mean, how could I not be? In order to get at it, it's possible that I will need to drain some magma, because it's quite... We found, what, one spire, and it's quite low down in the magma sea. Where even is it? I saw some. I know I saw some. Aha, is this it? Yes. So we're going to need to kind of get over there-ish. Ah, it's kind of underground though. If I just designate like above it to be dug. No. In case it extends up here. But if we go to like... if we just dig our way over here, is what I'm saying. No, not like that. We're gonna dig away. Now, if anyone is still watching this that has not actually played Dwarf Fortress, I'm gonna set that to be dug and hope that my dwarves kind of wander over there. Those of you who have not played much Dwarf Fortress and are still watching this series, there were definitely some people that hadn't played Dwarf Fortress at the start of this series that were watching. I don't know if anyone is still watching that doesn't know much about Dwarf Fortress, but taking designation council, that's fine. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone is still watching that hasn't played Dwarf Fortress, but essentially this is going to be a bit of spoilers. This is going to be spoilers what's going to happen now. So, you know, the fact that, you know, there's adamantine down here and stuff, I should have warned about that actually, it's too late now. But that's a bit spoilery, but yes, there is adamantine down here. And there's going to be a little bit more spoilers probably in this series, so, you know, just, if you want to experience the joys of this game for yourself, then you do that. What trees are these? Should we chop them down? Bloodthorn sounds really metal. Might get our military to have a little wander around and check what we can find. Now then, back up to the fortress main. What's going on in the fortress main, you may ask? Not much. Not much at all. And that's fine with me. We're going to make a big food stockpile here. And I'm going to make one of my everything vomit stockpiles here because I just need a little bit more storage space at the moment, I think. That looks pretty good. I'm actually going to build some walls along here. You may be thinking, Civilian, why are you building walls here? That's bizarre. And you're right, it is bizarre. No, I'm not going to elaborate further. We're building walls there to force everyone to go through this area that we dug out of the secret project. The staff-only area. Wahahaha. Yes. Good engraving going on. Stockpiles up there for food. That's nice. Actually, I want to move all the food over. I'm going to use this room for something else, so I'll move all the food up there. Since that's, I think that, so that's kind of becoming the entrance to our storage area. This will get rid of any idlers we might have loitering around. Yes, so up there, it's going to be like the entrance to our storage area, and we're going to use some of it for storage as well. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to build some workshops on that note. We'll build like a still here out of bloodthorn logs, sure. And then we're also going to build a kitchen with Z. And we're building that out of bloodstone logs as well, apparently. Which is going to be snazzy and exciting. And we've got a lot going on. Wow. I think it looks like that's time for this episode, but wow, this is just finished, so we're going to start installing the next stuff here. We have got a lot going on. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Sevillan, and I will see you soon.